Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for your patience, Kelly, and I apologize for the delay. Hey, I just want to give everybody the heads up. For those of you who aren't familiar with the NACTA webinars, my name is Lorene Romero. I am your NACTA moderator. If you have any questions in the background, send something in the chat box and I will get right back to you. Just want to do a little bit of housekeeping before I turn the reins over to Kelly. This is being recorded and we will post it on the NACTA YouTube website tomorrow. You will also receive a link to this webinar in case you want to be able to view it again and have it for your records. This is going to be muted. That way even my squeaky chair isn't going to be in the background, because Kelly always does an awesome presentation and I love how she presents. She's got really good information for you to be able to grow your business. We have a brand new year. We're full of enthusiasm on 2017. We're going to all hit the road and grow our business. So for now, I'm going to turn the reins over to Kelly. She is the president, the ever so cumbersome Oasis agent. I'm a huge fan of hers. She's really, really nice. If you haven't had the opportunity to meet her, the person that you'll hear here is absolutely the woman she is, and I really admire her as a businesswoman. So, Kelly, I'm going to be quiet now. Turn this over to you.
Okay.
But I will be here in the background if you need me, and if anybody has questions they'd like to ask Kelly, put them in the question box, and we will have a little Q&A session in the background. All right, Kelly, here you go.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Lorene. Yes, as you think of those questions, please put them in the question box because we would love to answer those. So I'll be honest with you, Lorene and I were a little late because we were chatting, and you know, we hadn't talked in a while, and so we were like catching up. So sorry we started a little bit late, but we were also waiting for some other people to hop on. So thank you so much for having me. Yes, it's 2017, and it is time to get prepared if you are not prepared already, and some of you might be, which is a wonderful thing. But I imagine if you're on this webinar, perhaps you're thinking to yourself, maybe there's something I haven't thought of, maybe there's something out there that I don't know about and I could find out about, and so that's what we're going to talk about today. Five things that I know can help grow your business, and the reason I know that is because I see agents that belong to Oasis put these things into play, and all of a sudden their business has increased by 25%, 30%. And so it really, really does work. It's not rocket science, okay? But one thing I will say, as you probably all know, it doesn't happen overnight. You don't increase your business by 30% or 50%, boom, overnight. You have to put systems and tools in place and use them consistently, or have them run consistently, like you'll see with some of ours, they're automatic, and just be patient because it doesn't happen boom right away. But like I said, it's not rocket science. It really, really can help you. So 2017's here. Hey, I can't believe it's 2017, quite frankly. Can any of you? I'm just like, you got it. I never thought I'd get this old, quite frankly. But here we are, and thank goodness. I'm still here and healthy and happy, and everything's wonderful. And I wish all of you listening a wonderful, happy, healthy, and prosperous new year. So hopefully I can help you learn a few things to be more prosperous. All right, so let's get started. First thing, everyone loves free stuff, right? I love free stuff. You all love free stuff. And your clients love free stuff. All right, they think when they get something added that they don't expect, they really, really appreciate that, and they like that. And it's also known as client amenities, right? So what can free stuff do for you? Well, it can help build relationships. There's no doubt about it. When you give someone something that they're not expecting, they really like that. They appreciate it. They think you're awesome. It's kind of a little surprise. Everybody loves surprises. So it just helps build that relationship, right? And when you build relationships, what happens? You keep those clients, or you're more likely to keep those clients, all right? Because they're going to remember that. And when you keep clients, okay, they start telling other people about you, all right? They talk to their friends, they talk to their family, they talk to their coworkers, you know, and they say, you're not going to believe this. I went to this hotel, my agent booked for me, and they upgraded me to a suite. I didn't have to pay for it. It just happened. You know, little things like that, okay? So it really will help. When you keep clients, you also will attract referrals. And then, of course, these amenities can help you close sales because, as you know, you have people that are on the fence. They just can't make up their mind. They're looking at the internet. They're comparing prices. And we all know about that, right? And if you can come up with a little something extra, something that they're not going to be able to get on their own or on Expedia or where, you know, the places they're looking, that will help you close that sale. So free stuff can really help. And when I talk about amenities, these are some of the things that I am referring to. Free hotel breakfast, okay? Now in Europe, this can be a big deal. So, you know, you go to Holiday Inn Express, they have that little buffet breakfast, which is great. You go to Europe a lot of times, sometimes it's included, but when it's not, it can be very, very expensive. Free Wi-Fi, that's another thing. And it seems like the more high-end the hotel, the more expensive the hotel, those are the ones who never give you free Wi-Fi. Isn't that weird? We can go to Hampton Inn and get free Wi-Fi, but we can't go to the Ritz-Carlton. It never makes sense to me. But at all our hotels, I'll show you in a minute, we get free Wi-Fi for your clients. Food credits. So they have a nice restaurant, and perhaps one of the amenities is like $100 or €100 food credit that they can spend while they're there. What a nice thing to be able to hand to your clients. Spa credits. Free upgrades, early check-in if available, late checkout, private car and driver sightseeing, on cruises, onboard credit, shore excursion credit, exclusive pricing that they can't get other places because you're booking into a group perhaps that we have, and it was booked, you know, 18 months ago, so we have better pricing that you can offer your client, specialty dining, airport transfers, so you get the idea. All things like this that if you had to do this on your own could cost money and come out of your pocket, right? So much better when you can belong to an organization like ours, and this is free for you to be able to give to your client, and it can really, really make a difference. So this is a screenshot here. I just want to show you, give you an example of our hotel amenities. So if I'm searching for a hotel, I'm just showing you a screenshot. I would go to hotels, search for a hotel, and this is a list of all of our Signature Travel Network hotels in Barcelona. We are a member of Signature Travel Network, so we get some fabulous amenities at hotels all over the world. So this happens to be Barcelona. Just wanted to show you that. Notice how you can customize and email multiple hotel profiles. So maybe I want to send the Palace, the Clarice, and the Arts Barcelona to my client so they can compare everything. And when you click on the link here, all right, this is what you're going to see. So here's the Grand Hotel Central in Barcelona. You can see that here are the exclusive amenities. Transfer out to the airport or cruise terminal is included, which is really nice to be able to say, don't worry, oh, how are you going to get to the cruise? Oh, no problem, I've got it taken care of, right? €40 dinner credit per person, daily access to complimentary 4G internet, local, junior suite or suite stays include use of an iPad, so you can read this and see what it includes. Amenities, if they're available, upgrade, check in, check out, okay? So, and full breakfast for two in the city restaurant. So, not only easy to look, these are really easy to book in our system, but I just wanted you to get an idea of what kind of things you'll be able to offer your clients, okay? Here at the Splendide, buffet breakfast for two, €50 food credit, complimentary transfer to the airport or train station, welcome bottle of spumante. So, and of course, Wi-Fi is included on all our hotels. So just, you know, a visual of how this works for the agents that belong to our program. Here is one of our agents who booked some people in Tahiti through Pleasant Holidays, at the Intercontinental. Ignacio, who is our VP of our hotels for Signature Travel Network, gave him a little hint that maybe the amenities could be applied, and my guests will now receive free dinners and beverage credit for their stay, okay? Because he made a call, said he was an agent that worked with Signature Travel Network, and wondering if his clients could have the amenities, even though he didn't book directly with the hotel. He booked with Pleasant Holidays, right? Now, for those of you who book people to Tahiti, you know how expensive the island is. Everything is expensive. So can you imagine giving your guests free dinners and beverage credit? They will think you are, the sun rises and sets on you. They'll think you're wonderful. And they'll spread the word to all their other, friends and family, right? Here's some other, these are on our Facebook group. I actually did a little screenshot so you could see what our agents are saying about these amenities. Thank you, Drew at St. Regis, for making me look like a rock star to my clients, right? Thank you to the Corinthia Hotel in Budapest for upgrading my clients to a 1,000 square foot suite. They were very impressed that I could do that for them. So see, they think it's all about you, that you did it, and you did, because you have the right tools and the right connections to be able to do this for your client, okay? So, just some little, this is right from the horse's mouth, so to speak, okay? And then we have, so that's about hotel amenities and the things you can give your clients. Then we also, of course, have tons of amenities on cruises. And this is just a screenshot of what we call Cruise Finder. Okay, so notice I'm looking for Holland America Line, going to Europe during from this date in April to this date in May. And when I click search, then this is what part of what comes up. So for instance, here's a 15-night Treasures of the Adriatic, round trip Rome. It's on Holland America. It's the Signature Collection, which means there's a group on board this particular sailing. Okay, and if you click there, you'll see it's $100 shipboard credit, complimentary bottle of champagne and strawberries, which maybe you will buy for your clients anyhow, but you're paying for it out of your pocket. Now you don't have to. So in Signature, we have 3,000 to 4,000 groups, I believe, and then our agency on its own takes out group space, and I think last time we looked, we had about 8,000 groups that you can book into and receive onboard credit. Depends on what cruise line it is. Sometimes there's private car and driver shore excursions, like I think right here. So here's the Seabourn Quest, leaving February 2nd, private car and driver, one guided sightseeing, okay, up to a $650 value. So you can see $300 onboard credit is what the client will receive on this particular itinerary. So again, free stuff. Clients love free stuff. And we have the programs to be able to allow you to give that to your clients without costing you anything. And that can be huge for the bottom line. Okay, a little help from my friends. Everybody also needs, everybody loves free stuff, but everybody also needs a little help from your friends, right? Or in other words, how technology can make you a hero. So we have incredible technology that you would have access to if you're a member. One of those things is Cruise Track, okay? And you can see here, this is a screenshot of the explanation in Signature Travel Network, which we call Signet. So pricing changes for specific categories, if the itinerary changes, amenities, promotions. So what you can do is you can find, and I can go back here and show you what I'm talking about. So see up here where I have in this blue box where I have Cruise Track, okay? You can pull up any itinerary and then you can track this specific itinerary on this specific cruise line, all right? You can also use this link, right here, to promote it on Facebook or tweet it. So that's a whole nother subject about helping you with social media, but we're not going to talk about that today. So I have to cut some things or I'll be here forever. So anyhow, Let me see. Let me go back here. Okay, there we go. So you can just click like Express Track, and boom, it'll start, the system will start watching this itinerary for you. If anything changes with the itinerary, you'll get an email. If any promotions change, maybe there's a new promotion that just came out, you'll get an email. If the pricing changes, you will get an email. All right, and here again, right from the horse's mouth, I've taken screenshots of our discussion on Facebook. Barbara says, Cruise Track has definitely helped me promote my services to a new community of do-it-yourself retirees. Don't you hate that? Repriced in Azamara, Asia signature hosted with Bangkok private drivers saved them $3,600 with the latest promo. Fabulous. So this, she's using Cruise Track here to gain clients, to get new clients, okay? She's proving to them that she really is the expert and she does know more than they do, okay, but instead of searching the internet. Then there's Jamie. Cruise Track is amazing. Just got notification. It went down $500 a person. Grandfather is paying for the whole thing. He saved $11,000. So you got to know that grandfather's loving her. Carolyn used Cruise Tracker last year, saved the client $2,600 with Princess on 4 staterooms. She just saved another client $600 on Princess for a cruise in December. She thinks that this client was getting ready to cancel, but when she called them about the $600 savings, they made final payment early. So you can see how it can really influence your client's decision making, right? So these are just a couple of, we hear about stories about Cruise Track all the time. So that's one of the tools that we have that can help you out, along with the amenities, okay? So what's in it for you? Cruise Track can help you close the sale. You have a client that's on the fence, they don't know, they're not sure, they just can't decide, and you start watching that itinerary that they're interested in, and you get an email that the price has gone down. You call them up, you go, hey, price just went down, I think it's a good time to get this. Or you might get an email that the price just went up $100 per person. Same thing, you call that client, you say, look, price just went up, not a lot, but it's now more, $100 more per person, you better lock it in today. It's going to keep going up, it's starting to sell out, right? So it really is a great tool for helping you close the sale. It's also a time saver. So I know you can do this on your own. I know that every day or once a week you can go manually in and find and look for that cruise and that specific itinerary and see what's going on with it. But wouldn't it be nice just to kind of set it and forget it? Put it on autopilot? Yeah. And then if something happens, you get reminded. And then, of course, there's the whole credibility issue. So if you can do this for clients and save yourself time, it also gives them the sense that, wow, this agent really knows what they're doing. They really know what they're talking about. They are a real professional, right? So it gives you that credibility. And then, of course, again, repeat business. Hey, if you can save them money and keep doing that, of course they're going to come back to you. Why wouldn't they? They'd be really silly not to. Okay? And of course, if they come back to you, then they're more inclined to tell other people about you and you'll get referrals. So it's kind of a, what goes around comes around, okay? Okay, third thing, all we need is love. Everybody wants love, there's no doubt about it. Everybody wants to know they're appreciated. Everybody wants a little attention. I do, we do, your clients do. But there's only so many hours in the day, and sometimes you can get stretched in so many different directions. And I know this because I used to own a travel business just like all of you. And oh my goodness, the hardest thing for me was marketing, and we're going to talk about that in just a minute, a little bit more, and just kind of keeping those relationships going and keeping in touch with people. You know what I mean? Letting them know that I didn't forget them, sending them a birthday card. So we have a program called Client Reach, and it's just kind of what it sounds like. It reaches out to your clients and keeps touching them, reminding them of who you are. But what's so great about it is it does it automatically. It does it in the background while you are out finding new clients, booking new bookings, managing bookings, going to B&I meetings like Lorene did this morning, doing your social media stuff, okay, you have to automate some things, which is why Cruise Track is so wonderful, because it's automatic, right? So client reach is automatic as well. It increases loyalty and decreases losses. They have proven, there's been studies that done that they know by staying in touch with clients at the right time about the right stuff will decrease cancellations, okay? And so it really is to your benefit to keep that going. This is really the only program in the industry that I know of that does this. It's very sophisticated. I can't tell you exactly how it works. I know somewhat. We use Client-Base as our CRM, so Client-Base is the engine that drives this. But then there's a whole lot of technology that goes into this that would take us as individuals thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars, to build on our own. So why reinvent the wheel? It's already been invented, okay? So here are some examples of client reach. After they make the booking, an email goes out with your logo, your branding, your picture, your whatever you want on it. That's thanks for the booking. I so appreciate your business. Another email will go out if you want it to. You set what emails you want to be delivered to your clients. They're like preset, and then they automatically go out. Insurance. Hey, just want to let you know about the importance of trip cancellation insurance, blah, blah, blah. If you haven't booked it yet, you get the idea. Destination information, okay? Periodically, you can set it so if they're going on a land tour or a cruise with different destinations involved, you could send them that information about the Amalfi Coast. Then you could send them the information a little bit later about Florence and the different museums and where to shop and where to eat, and okay? And it'll do it automatically. You could remind them that maybe they need a pre or post hotel before the cruise or after the cruise. Shore excursions, final payment reminder. While they're traveling, hey, just wanted to reach out and make sure everything's going well. And then when they come home, hey, welcome home. And we appreciate referrals. So you get the idea. And again, yes, you could do all of this on your own. You could set up a task. It could remind you. You could go in and blah, 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 you know what I mean. Or you could actually have it done for you and set it up, and automatically it would run. And then, of course, there's the general messages that are sent out for birthdays. Happy birthday, happy anniversary. Hey, your passport's getting ready to expire. We don't want that to happen. We don't want you to miss any trip that you want to go on, so don't forget to renew your passport. And again, it's all the engine that drives this is Client-Base. So you have a profile in Client-Base on that particular client, and you've put in their birthday, you've put in their anniversary, you've put in their passport and when it expires, and so now the system can do its magic, and it can send things like this, happy birthday. And if you don't like this image here or what it says, you can change it and it'll still get sent out automatically, okay? So just received this email along with a scanned copy of her new passport from a client from last year. Love client reach. Thanks, signature. Thanks so much for the reminder regarding the upcoming expiration of my passport. I mean, something simple, but you know how important that might be to someone, one of your clients? Heather, my clients love the Access app. That's another thing that we probably won't get to talk about today. It's a mobile itinerary app, but I really like reaching out for a non-sales reason. In other words, she likes saying happy birthday, happy anniversary, you know, that type of thing. Because it shouldn't always be just about sales, right? It should be about building the relationship. So I think that's really cool that we can do that, and you don't have to put everybody's birthday on your calendar and then go and send out a card. So it can really, really help. So what's in it for you? What's client reach going to help you with? As we said, clients are more likely not to cancel. It will happen, but probably not as often. Because it's automatic, it saves you time, and we all need to save time. There's no doubt about that. I don't know why in this world we have all these wonderful tools and technology, and it seems like we don't have any time. But this will definitely help. Builds client relationships. Here we go again. It's all about building those relationships, keeping in touch. People love it because, you know, they love you, but they get busy and they forget you. And oh, I hope not, that when they decide to go on that trip down to Mexico, they don't get on the internet because they forgot temporarily about you, right? So if you keep reaching out to them, and we're going to talk about that in a minute with our email marketing program, and of course, repeats and referrals, right? Credibility, same thing. So, number 4, build a better mousetrap, or how to make a marketing system work for you. So, lots of different mousetraps out there, I know, but you want to make sure that you have the best, most efficient mousetrap and marketing system. And we do a really, really good job about marketing for independent travel professionals. Okay, that is one of our fortes. I have to kind of brag about it a little bit because it really is the best system in the industry for independent travel professionals. I love this quote. If a man can write a better book, preach a better sermon, or make a better mousetrap than anybody else, you will find a broad, hard-beaten road to his house, though it may be in the woods. So you know what that says to me? That says, doesn't matter if you're working from a home office, okay? Doesn't matter where you're located. If you build the right system and the right website and the right marketing, that's fine, because people will still find you and come to you, okay? So this is just a screenshot of one of the many websites that our agents have. We have different templates you can choose from. So this is the Travel Dreamer, so this gives you an idea. But our websites are very professional, have lots of great things on them. Content is what I'm trying to think of. And you can use these websites to help build your client base and therefore help build your business and your revenue. And here is an example. One of our agents, Jill, posted this on Facebook, and what she did was she took the information about, I'm going to go back here, okay, win a free vacation. All right, and the free vacation that they were giving away, that we were giving away at the time, is a safari in Africa. I think it was a 6-night with including air. Yeah, win an air-inclusive 6-night African safari. So this is on our website. So if you get a website with us, you have the opportunity to put this on your website. Your clients can sign up, and their name will be put into a drawing to win this trip. We do this 4 times a year, okay? And these aren't little bitty, 2-day trips to Vegas. These are, as you can tell, very, very nice trips. So she posted this on her Facebook page, all right? And she got 14 new signups. Now, what does that mean? Well, what she did was she linked this image to her website, okay? And on her website, they found this, receive special offers via email, or win a free vacation, all right? Either or. So if they click on either one of those, then it'll ask them to register for email specials and her newsletter. So the client can fill this out, and the client can even say, yes, I'd like to receive emails, or no, I do not, but they can still sign up for the trip, okay? And then once they fill out this form, it goes to this, thank you. And then we'd like to know your budget range and your ideal vacation and your preferred time of year to travel, okay? And then they can set up a login to get into their own account, because now what's happening, once your client fills out this information, it automatically builds a profile for that client in your client base, which we also give you in our elite plans. So now you have your own client base. You don't have to pay extra for that, okay? And now there's a client profile is being built in your client base. Here's the basic information. Then it's going to ask your client all these different questions. What types of land vacations are you interested in? How about cruise? What companies do you like to sail with? Okay? And activities. What do you like to do when you're on vacation? Horseback riding, tennis? Do you like to go snow skiing? Are you a beach sun person? Right? And then in there, it's going to ask your client, well, where do you like to go? What are the destinations that you're interested in? And all of this information is going to go into that client profile. all right? And then they're going to get an email, welcome to our email program. And again, this is all automatic, right? And it has your branding. See how it has Jill's logo up here? And at the bottom, it has her phone number and her email address. Okay, it's kind of magic, really. It's amazing that it even happens. So this is one of our agents who posted on our Facebook group. She just tortured herself, taking 13 individual credit cards, 4-day Carnival cruise, blah, blah, blah. But what she did was, while she was getting the credit card, she also got all the information from her client. She put it into the client base. She built a profile for each client, okay? And she started, put them in her email marketing program. And already a client has contacted her about a 7-day cruise with her 6 kids for next spring. She also may have 19 additional couples that want to go, okay? So like I said, this is on our Facebook page. This is not something I made up. These are the kinds of things that happen when you put a marketing system into play. Now, we also do the same thing with print marketing, all right? But what I want to show you, and I forgot to actually, is, hold on, let me go to, so this is Signature Travel Network. This is what we call Signet. This is the marketing calendar, our email marketing calendar. And every week, so Wednesday on the 4th of January, there was an AMA Waterways email that went out, and Azamara. This was about Southeast Asia. Here was a Globus about Europe, Princess Cruises. Here was Royal Caribbean. Here was Silver Sea. Okay, now you're like, I know some of you are thinking, no, you can't send all these emails to each client, which of course is not what we do. Because why did we want to find out all this information? We wanted to find out all this information so that we could send the right email to the right person, okay? So here's an example. Here is the featured journeys. This is the Globus one, I think, okay? So of course this would go out to clients that are interested in going to Europe and have indicated such, and so this is the email that they will get. And then of course when when they click on any of these links, it'll go to your website. So it'll go back to, here's Jill's website. It'll take them back to your website, okay? So hopefully that makes sense. Now it's the same thing with the print mail. All kinds of different print mail are sent out every month, and some of them are free and some of them are an extra cost. And again, the clients that you indicate want information about a certain destination or supplier will get the correct mailing, okay? So that gives you an idea. This is a Facebook instant message that one of our agents shared with us, and you can see up here, I had a friend client text me yesterday. She must have gotten a signature delivery. So in other words, she means she must have gotten one of these magazines that Heather sent out. And the client goes, did you publish a freaking magazine? And Heather goes, nope, not me. This is just my travel network with very nice marketing to make me look good. Okay, so I guess this was a text message, and then she shared this on, I think, our Facebook page. So it makes you look really good, because these publications here are beautiful. They're like coffee table books, okay? And again, the inside, if you open up the cover, the inside is a message from you that you get to customize. You put your picture, you can say whatever you want. You don't have to, but it's a good idea. And of course, the back of it is customized with your logo and all of your information, okay? So these are things that, if you think about it, how much time would it take you to do something like this, okay? It's really very involved. Marketing can be incredibly time-consuming. So if you can put it on autopilot and let somebody else do it for you, that's a really good thing, right? So what's in it for you? Well, it gives you a ready-to-go marketing plan for new and existing contacts, all right? This is kind of, this system that we have set up is, I like to call it, it's a turnkey marketing system, all right? You just opt in, you join the elite plan, and we say, okay, we need this information, this, and this, and we set up the website, we get your email marketing set up, and you're off to the races, okay? So you can sell and service while we market for you. What I really like about a consistent email marketing program and print marketing program is that it builds awareness for you. Like I said, if you don't keep reminding people who you are, they're going to forget who you are. And you don't want them to do that. You just want to keep reminding them because, you know, I know how it works. You're out to dinner with friends and you start talking and they're like, hey, why don't we go on a cruise? It's so-and-so's 50th birthday. Let's put something together, blah, 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 right? And then all of a sudden they're on the internet or blah, blah. No. What you want is someone in that group goes, oh, I have the best agent. I'll get a hold of her and I'll have her put it together, or him, right? Guaranteed to increase your business because of perception, consistency, and top-of-mind awareness. Pretty much just what I said, top-of-mind awareness. They'll remember who you are. Saves you money versus finding new clients. So much more difficult to find new clients than to keep the ones you've already worked with. So much more money. And don't be out of mind because you're out of touch, all right? And we can help you stay in touch. It really is wonderful. Okay, then number 5, this is pretty practical, actually. How to put more money in your pocket by doing the same amount of work. That's a nice thing. So, and that's because we pay 100% commission, all right? So if you're on a 70-30 split, or, you know, I still have people that tell me they're on a 50-50 split. Even if you're on an 80-20, this could really make sense for you. You'll just have to crunch the numbers. Our 100% commission is on all preferred suppliers minus a small processing fee. So, for instance, okay, if your commission is under $200, right, then we do an 80-20 split. If it's 201 to 500, we take $39. So we keep $39, you get the rest. 501 to 1,000, we keep $69, you get the rest, and so it goes, okay? So if you had a $3,000 commission, we would keep $199, and you would get the rest. So it really is a very, very lucrative, fair plan. It's, I think, really one of the best in the industry, if not the best. Now, if it's a non-preferred supplier, it is an 80-20 split. But we have lots of preferred suppliers. I never have, when people join us, they never have a problem with that. So it seems like. I never hear that, oh, none of your suppliers are working for me, because we have lots and lots and lots of suppliers. And of course, we get the highest commissions in the industry. So not only do you get 100% of the commission, but you're getting 16%, 17%, 18%, sometimes up to 25%, okay, here and there. So it's not like we're giving you 10% and giving you 100%. We're giving you the highest rates in the industry and a large part of your commission. We pay twice a month by direct deposit, okay? And here's one thing that's really important. And I never used to emphasize this as much, but I do now because I'm hearing a lot of comments from people that call us asking about joining. We always pay on time. Always, 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 always. You can count on it. It's in the bank, okay? And then our Elite and Platinum members have quick pay, and that is you don't have to wait till your clients depart. So this is really applicable for cruises. So if we get the money in-house, like on a cruise after final payment, then we will pay you. You don't have to wait till your client's sales, all right? Now, land suppliers are different. They typically pay after the client departs. But if a supplier pays earlier, then you get paid earlier, okay? And we also have a program called Commission Control, and this helps you track your commissions 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Had to take a little sip there. So that's kind of nice. So you don't have to call accounting or wait, until they open up. You have access to it all the time, and you can see what's expected, what's come in, what's going to be paid on the next pay date. So that's really handy, and our agents really love that. And then what's in it for you? Well, more money. I mean, quite frankly, So you're going to make more money in a couple ways. Because of our systems that we have, because of the marketing that we have, and you put that in place, you should get more business. I would be really surprised if you don't. And you'll get paid more on all the business that you get. So it's a win-win situation. This is just a little comment from one of our agents, and you can read the whole thing, but I am so excited about the time savings I will now have, as well as the professionalism that these tools present. And he's talking a lot about the email marketing, the print marketing, Cruise Finder, Cruise Track. I didn't even go over how you can easily email a cruise comparison to your clients, the hotel comparison. I talked a little bit about that. Haven't even talked about our Access itinerary app that people can look at their itinerary on any smartphone or iPad or mobile device. They can add their own stuff to the itinerary. You can add it, and it all shows up in one spot. It's really, it's kind of like, if any of you have ever used TripIt, it's kind of like that, but better for travel professionals. So there's lots of things I didn't have a whole lot of time to talk about because I don't want to be here for hours. But here's a few more things about us. This is our 30-year anniversary. So we have been in business a long time. We didn't just start, a couple years ago. Top tier commissions, as I mentioned. We have 4 different plans to pick from. And if you go to oasisagent.com, okay, then you can click on plans, and you can take a look at the Basic, Basic Plus, Elite, and Platinum, okay? So you'll find them there. We have over 650 travel professionals. We're members of these organizations and, of course, Signature Travel Network, okay? So I'm just going to give you some contact information for myself and for Stacy, who's our membership manager. And either one of us would be happy to talk to you. So if you think of more questions after the webinar that you forgot to ask, please pick up the phone or send us an email, and we would love to hear from you. So I'm just wondering, Lorene, if we have any questions.
We do. We have a half dozen questions, so I'll begin. And first of all, I want to start with thank you, Kelly. You did a pretty awesome job.
Thank you.
And you knocked us out about chatting in the background. I was going to blame some technical issue,
Right.
Oh well.
I figured they should know the truth. Yeah, we had to catch up a little bit.
The first question that came through was asking about client base. Is this something that I thought I heard you say you mentioned to your elite clients? How does that work? Is it something they need to fill out? Do they send somebody over to the office a spreadsheet with this information? What gets it going for the clients?
What gets the email marketing going?
Yeah, you'd mentioned about client base, and let's say someone is an Oasis agent, and they were asking, well, how does that work? You're a member. How do they get the information so it's in the system?
Okay, so for instance, here's Jill's website, right? And you can go down here, and a client can click Win a Free Vacation here, or they can go up here, Receive Free Offers. So if I click on this, and I fill this out, and then submit it, okay, then it's going, and I don't want to do that because I don't want Jill to get my information. I think I've done this to her 2 or 3 times, so I don't want to do it to her again. But once a client starts filling out that form right there that we just saw, right? Then they're going to see this. They're going to fill this out. Then they're going to fill this out. They're going to check off what they want. Now we're talking about the client, not the agent.
Got it.
And the client, the agent could do it for the client, but it's kind of nice to have the client do it themselves. Okay. And then once the client hits submit, that whole profile, all that information that client just gave to you on your website goes into client base and builds a profile for that client. It's automatic. It all happens in the background. The agent doesn't have to do anything. It's automatic.
Okay,
Hopefully
and it was answering the question. I think also this person was asking is if they're coming with their own database of clients. Let's say they had,
yes.
Okay.
Right. Then we can upload that. We will tell you how we need it, what they call mapped. So we need it in the information in certain columns, in a certain order, and when you send that to us, then we will upload it into your client base for you, and that will create profiles for those clients.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you.
Yeah.
Perfect, thank you. The next question is, just stop moving that, you're going to make me nauseous. Does Client Tracker only work for new clients being booked, or can you track cruises that have been previously booked?
You can track cruises that are not booked. You can track itineraries that might be booked. You can track anything you want to track. Makes no difference.
Perfect. Oh, you're going to love this next question. So,
okay.
Are there trainings on using these wonderful features? I did not put that in there, but that was a great question.
Yes, and yes, there's fabulous training because we have what we call Signature University. I'm going to go over here and see if I can. Training home, and so if you go through Signature University, which is 98 different modules, it will tell you how to use this whole system that you're looking at right now, okay? It will tell you how to use Cruise Track, Client Reach, the email marketing program. We have a boot camp with Nolan Burris, who is a hero. I love him. There are all kinds of, we've got educationals, which are fam trips. We have webinars that you can listen to, how-to guides, okay? And then that doesn't stop there. When you log into Oasis Agent, there's more training there as well. So, yes, we have training that will last you as long as you want. And then we have in-person training. We have our annual conference. We have our boot camps in Florida. So, lots of stuff.
Excellent. Next question, is a website with Oasis an additional cost? Kelly, did we lose you? I think we just lost Kelly. She's not here anymore. Let's see. Kelly, are you back?
Hey, yeah, I just got, my phone just cut off. I have no idea what happened. That was weird.
It was right at the end of the question, so we were all waiting. It's like,
she left us. Where did she go?
Where did she go?
I looked at my phone and it was just blank. I'm like, uh-oh. So I dialed back in. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry about that. What was the question?
They were asking if a website is an additional cost to Oasis membership.
So here's what I'm going to show you. So, okay, Basic has no website, okay? And hold on, let me get rid of this. Oops, all right.
Hey, that would be called a pop-up box.
Yes. So Basic Plus has a basic website, which you really have no option. It's just, here you go, we put your logo on it, and that's about it. You don't have any choice of content or anything. The Elite website plan has the Elite website, which is $89 a month. So the Elite plan is the email marketing, the print marketing, the Elite website with the client base profile builder, with all the stuff I was talking about. And then the Platinum is for agents that do about $500,000 a year. And if you're interested in that, give me a call and I'll explain the whole Platinum program. So that's kind of how that works.
Gotcha. How much training does Oasis supply? Lots. I think you answered that.
Yeah, there is no end to training, as much as you want. And we're starting a mentoring program, so if you actually need a mentor, we'll be able to help you with that as well.
Got it. And the last question we have, and this is perfect because it's wrapping up right on time, was about the print marketing, specifically the magazine. How does that set in the system? For example, that you used, somebody sent them a text, they didn't even know the magazine went out to their client. So how do you as the agent know when a client gets a magazine? Does it go to you also? Do you get notification?
Well, as far as the print, you actually request that to be sent to specific clients. You can send it to all your clients. You can send it to just some of your clients. So, and then in the system, and I'll show you.
Is that part of client base?
It's actually part of, we go to marketing and we go to the e-marketing center, okay, and but right here is where you would click, and that would take you into your marketing center, where also, and then publications and direct mail would take you into what you've decided to do with the publications and which clients get what. So yeah, you'll know, because you have control over what goes out and when it goes out.
Gotcha. I did have one more question, and I apologize. During our "you're not there anymore" situation, I skipped a question. Regarding the e-blasts, do they go to a specific offer in the email or just to the home page?
They go to a specific offer, yes. So, for instance, if your client is clicking on this, okay, it will go to this specific offer about Western Europe on your website.
On your website. Okay, perfect.
Right. Not on our website, not on the Globus website. Yep. On the agent website.
Not just to your website, but specifically to give information regarding it, as you're showing here, featured details.
Yep. Exactly.
For Western Europe. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Kelly, as always, for being part of our, NACTA family of suppliers. You're awesome.
Yeah. What a good way to kick off the new year, right?
Exactly.
I think for those of you who are on the call today, I commend you, because you're taking action, you're taking the bull by the horns, and you know what? You're finding out information about what to do for your business in 2017. So kudos to you. Yay. Really, that's what it takes. Yeah, you're taking the initiative. I love that.
Yeah. Well, and thank you, everybody, for being on here. I see there's lots of people from different time zones, so I will say good morning and good afternoon to everybody. Happy 2017, as Kelly said, and just so you know, you will receive a link that has the link for you to go to our NACTA website to be able to view this again. And also, I encourage everybody to sign up on our NACTA YouTube channel. It gets all the webinars there. Lisa Watson often puts in short videos, like from time to time somebody will ask, if they're a NACTA member, how do I change my email on my profile? How do I change my password on my profile? How do I update my one sheet? All those types of questions. Lisa has little videos on the NACTA YouTube channel that will answer that. So it's full of great information, and as always, NACTA tries to provide their members the very best and most current information available to them. So there you go. Kelly, you're on. It's perfect. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you again shortly. I know we'll be doing another webinar soon.
Yep. Thanks, everybody. Have a great new year.
All right. Bye-bye. Thanks, Kelly.
Bye.